What's up, everybody? I'm Marcus.
I'm Orion.
And we're
Northwest Sports Fanatics.
Thanks for tuning in. We just want to go over a few things with you guys today, starting with the Heat and Pacers series. It's tied at 2-2. Game 5 is going to be Thursday night in Miami. Now, Orion, what are your take on this series here so far?
I think with the main thing is the refs. I mean, we had some questionable calls in that last game, with the 24-second shot clock violation, LeBron fouling out, Wade with that traveling call. What do you think?
Yeah, I think the NBA refs are definitely under a lot of scrutiny right now, especially with the Donaghy thing a couple years ago. So they're feeling a lot of heat here.
Conspiracy theory, maybe. Try to extend the series a little bit more.
Exactly. And LeBron hasn't fouled out in almost a year, so got to get them TV ratings up.
Right.
Another thing that I think is when Chalmers is the second leading scorer for the Heat, I don't think they're going to be any good. They need Wade and Bosh to be the second leading scorer and not Chalmers. No disrespect to Chalmers, because I think he's a great player and he makes big shots.
And then I think next what we want to go over is prediction. Who we think is going to win in Pacers Heat in the series. What's your prediction, Marcus?
At the beginning, I picked the Heat in 6, so I'm gonna still go with that prediction. After all, they do got the best player in the planet, and LeBron James. And for them to win, they need Ray Allen to get in the time machine, go back to Jesus Shuttlesworth, hit some more threes, and Battier. You got to make some shots, Shane.
Yeah, and I think my prediction, Heat in 7. I think Heat can win at home. Pacers might be able to bounce back and get a strategy for Game 6, but then I think when it goes back to Miami, I think Game 7 is really where they're going to close it out, and then they'll face the Spurs in NBA Finals starting June 6th.
So for the Pacers, what are some of the things you think they need to do to continue to have success against the Heat?
I think you would agree, just like me, inside out. You got to go with Hibbert and West inside and work your way out, not from outside going in. And I think Lance Stevenson is going to be a real key. The swagger factor, just like we were talking in past, posts and articles and videos, he needs to step up and bring that swag and that swagger for the Pacers to win.
Yes, Stevenson, born ready, Lance Stevenson, a.k.a. Born Ready, does give them a dimension that they don't have as far as his ability to push the ball, and he shows his toughness. He not scared of you, LeBron or D-Wade, and I like that there. And also, I think they need to continue to pound the ball inside with Hibbert and David West. It's obviously a huge mismatch out there. And some way, somehow, they have to continue to get Paul George involved. He's spending a lot of energy there guarding LeBron. Now, the Spurs closed out their series against the Memphis Grizzlies. You want to give your little take on the Spurs here?
Yeah, I think... Tim, I want 5 rings. Duncan, amazing, 37 years old. He wants that 5th ring. But I think the key was Tony Parker. Wow, I mean, he was lights out in that Game 4, 25 points in that second half alone, coming off screens. He was unstoppable. And if he plays like that, it may not matter if it's Pacers or Heat. They might come out 5 rings in for Tim Duncan and 4 for Parker and Ginobili. What do you think?
Yeah, for me, Tony Parker is one of the most underrated players in the league, which I don't get because he has 3 rings. I think the role players for the Spurs definitely play good. Splitter and Bonner made some huge shots. Gary Neal, Kawhi Leonard, et cetera, Ginobili.
Right.
It goes on and on. But with that series, it just proved that the Spurs have the better team, and they also got the best coach in the NBA right now.
Absolutely. They got 4 Hall of Famers, right? You got Parker, Ginobili, Tim Duncan, and the best coach, just like you said, in the NBA, hands down, Greg Popovich.
And for Memphis, I think that lack of an extra scorer, Rudy Gay or O.J. Mayo, I think they really missed this series, and the length and the athleticism of the Spurs bigs kind of got the Zebo and Gasol. They're not the most fleet-footed big men out there.
Yeah, Quincy Pondexter can't do it by himself. He can't be the leading scorer in that last game and for you to think that you're going to win that game.
All right, so that's our take right here on the NBA. We'll be back soon.
Yeah, next week we'll have a new video for you. Northwest Sports Fanatics.
Make sure y'all go to the Facebook page, Northwest Sports Fanatics. Like that page. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend.